Kat here to do your mid-month October reading, kind of early mid-October. For those of you who are new, welcome. And those of you who are returning, welcome back. I'm going to leave all the descriptions of how the channel works and what's going on with tarot and all of that down below in the comments section. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me in the comments. Just keep it clean, please. Additionally, if you want to connect with me for a personal reading, you can do so by hitting on the link from my website and scheduling a reading. I have very limited time available. It's entirely up to you whether those hours work or not. That is my schedule at the current moment. If there is time that you need that you cannot get on the website, you can let me know through my email there and contact me, and I will see if I can work with you. I do have limited time available, and that is why my scheduling is the way it is for the moment. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on with you guys for the rest of the month of October. We had a great reading for the beginning of the month. Libra, Libra, Libra. What's going on with Libra for the month of October here, please? For the rest of the month. Okay. Up, up, up. Sorry, new deck. A little bit stiff. Six of Talisman. Okay. Let's see what your cross card is here. I'm doing a Celtic for you guys. Ace of Vessels, Ace of Candles, 10 of Vessels. Okay, so starting out here, you've got Six of Talisman here. This is reciprocity, getting back what you need from other people, being able to give what they need and receive back, right? This is fair and equal distribution of money and prosperity here. And you've got the Ace of Elixirs as the cross card, which is emotional abundance. So there is some choice here that you're being asked to make. You have emotional abundance and happiness, peace, and beauty as the cross card for this money card right now for the month of October. So there may be some sacrifice you need to make a little bit where, you know, there's an equal give and take here with finances with the person that you love. Sometimes it's 70-30, guys. Sometimes it's 30-70, right? And maybe they're not giving back the way they're taking right now because of current work circumstances or because of what's going on with the pandemic, whatever it may be. Yeah, maybe they don't have clients, whatever it may be for the time being. It's not a long-standing situation. I don't get what I get from this is that this is temporary. And that what's more important here is to focus on the love and abundance that you guys have together because you have the 10 of Vessels here in your recent past. So you guys are emotionally connected, emotionally abundant. The possibility of the future of the connection is being tested here right now by this financial difficulty that you're having. But I don't see it being a long-standing thing yet. Let me go into more of the cards. Additionally, I have that there is something that is on your mind that is of interest to you, that's lighting you up from the inside out, sparking your curiosity, your interest, piquing that need to know in you about something. And let's find out what that is here. And we've got Queen of Elixirs here. So Queen of Cups as well. So here, guys, you know, you're giving, nurturing, interested in the emotions of the other person. You seem like a very empathetic, receptive, reasonable, emotionally available, and open person here. This is in your mental state. So I think that this 10 of Cups that came in here in the recent past, you two reaching that 10 of Cups, you reaching that 10 of Cups with them, this emotional abundance that you guys have is sustaining you right now. And you're okay with giving back a little bit more emotionally. I think financially here, you know, this is kind of a little test. Like the possibility for this love to go forward and progress is being tested by this financial situation that you're in. And maybe you're giving a little bit more than they're giving back right here. And they're taking a little bit from you financially. But you guys are in a 10 of Cups situation. So I don't think that's permanent. I think it's a temporary test right now. And I do think there's something that's of interest to you that you're kind of mentally exploring, even if you haven't spoken about it to this other person, to resolve some of this issue financially. Something is lighting you up or lighting them up. There's something that is being thought about, and it's in your subconscious mind here. You have a deep and inner knowing here that this is going to work. And that's why I think you're being so tolerant, so empathetic, so patient, so nurturing, right? And reasonable here with the emotions, because you know what the possibility and potential is here for the love that you guys have. And you're not willing to sacrifice that by hounding on the financial aspect of it. It's not the most important thing to you right now. And then you've got the 6 of Swords at the base of the spread. So I think this is you moving on from your previous heartbreaks, you moving on from past circumstances, not even thinking about them anymore. I think the past is finally the past and you are settled where it is that you are. I love to see that for you, Libra, because I know that there was this energy around you of the past coming in, trying to connect with you over the last couple months. And I like to see that that is no longer affecting you. You have physically moved on out of choppy waters into this situation. So what is around Libra right now in their environment? Okay. So there's a deep need to unlock some secrets about your partner. I think you want to really know the depths of their heart, and there is some communication that you want to have take place so that you are able to do that. But there's also in your hopes and fears here, this Fool in reverse. I think you're very leery of not understanding the consequences, not digging too deep, having poor judgment, taking risks with pushing them too far. You know, you don't want to seem immature. You don't want to have any kind of risky behavior that might change this situation of love and abundance that you have. And so I think even though you'd like to know more about where they're coming from, you're very trepidatious about how you go about that, right? You're not going off half-cocked here with them at all, hopefully. Now, the other consequence of that is for some of you are trying to take some risky behavior to dig deeper, and I think, and to challenge this position. Be careful about that this month. And you've got 5 of Talisman in reverse here too. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. So you're not communicating with them. Interesting. So you're not having that conversation. You're not pushing that conversation. Kind of when you're giving you this, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go there. You're taking a step back. I don't think that's unwise, to be honest with you. I don't, and I'll tell you why. I don't think that they're as connected to their inner child as you are. And I think there are some things there that will come up that need to be discovered. You know, the world is in reverse right now. The world isn't opening up to you. Their world isn't opening up to you, right? Because you don't really know what happened to them as a child. You don't really know where their inner emotions are. But you are being nurturing about it. Just like you are here with the Queen of Cups. Oops, where'd you go? Where did she go? Here she is. This Queen of Elixirs, yeah. I think that's wise, though, for right now, guys. I think that's wise right now. I don't think you should push it. I think you should let them come to this knowing themselves. Let me pull the spirit animal card, because I got this sudden urge to pull a spirit card, so I'm going to do that, okay? Otter, playful, joyful, having a good time, inner child, and the shark. Yeah, see, I think the shark circling, yeah. I think that inner child thing is a big deal. I do think they will rise like the phoenix. Here's their inner child, right? The otter, the playful, the inner child, and then the phoenix rising from the flames. I do think they will come to it in their own time, but I don't think you can force it. I know you want to know what happened there, but I don't think you can force it. And here's the camel, right? Can go through the desert without a drink. Yep. Not the same individual as you entirely. Yeah. Fish, inner knowing. Interesting. Okay. Spirit, can you give me... Okay. Animal spirit. So fox here. So it seems to me that they're a very family-orientated person, that they're very much a provider and a nurturer. They are going to transform here from the caterpillar into the butterfly, and this becoming this family person with you is going to help them do that. The dragonfly here doesn't drown in their emotions. They skim over the surface of the water. They skim over the emotions, right? They have the wisdom not to drown, right? So you've got a lot of transformation here, like a moth to a flame, yeah? Them to you, they will come to this. The more they're in this role, they will start to transform. They will start to get into their emotional state. They're very dependable and reliable and pragmatic. And they also have a little bit of intuitive stuff going on that's like, they're also keeping an eye on you. And this is like the loving crocodile keeping an eye on you, watching what's going on with you, very attentive. It always seems to know like where you're at, even though you don't think they do. There is this energy, this mouse energy of being hectic and hurried and wanting things to be resolved. And I get that that's you, Libra, for some reason. Yeah. I think the vulnerability that you share with them, how you kind of navigate your own emotions, how you've transformed your life that they see put in action in front of them all the time. You're an example to them, you know. It's like how the lamb represents Jesus, right? The lion and the lamb. You are an example to them. You see behind this lamb, it's almost like a God's eye, right? You are an example to them. And I think that they have a great amount of respect for you. Now, I do think that they know that you can be very hectic and frantic in your energy sometimes, right? But that you also are a very nurturing person. And you have some deep inner wisdom at the bottom. Oh, look, the eagle, closest to spirit here. Closest to the divine. Like Icarus, right? Without melting. Eagle feathers have a really high frequency, and that's why they're worn in headdresses. Also, eagle is closest to spirit. So there are a lot of reasons why eagles are admired and worshipped by indigenous people as messengers from beyond. But their feathers actually have a really high resonance. Feathers in total have a really high resonance. And so I think that you are seeing... See, this is what I see. I see you. Yeah, see, you've got all of these messenger cards here. Where did my eagle go? So you've got the vulture. The vulture is actually a very useful individual, right? In the animal kingdom. If it wasn't for the vulture, the decay that's laying there wouldn't be cleaned up. The vulture is good at cleaning up a mess, right? And there's definitely some kind of spooky wisdom here with the crow, too. Instinctively, you guys are getting these messages about this relationship and about where you're going. Interesting. I was just drawn to do that for you guys. So hopefully I hope you find that helpful. I want to grab some Shaman Oracle cards here and see what we've got going on. Because I get the sense that everything you want to know, you will know eventually. It's just not time to push it. Yeah, see the council. This is seeking wise counsel. Yeah, you got 1-1 for 11 here. Yeah, new concepts, new choices. And then the 2, which is choice. You have a choice here whether to push this or not. And I think you just continue to stay where you are. It will change. It will change. The smoky mirror. You guys are mirroring each other a little bit. Vision quest. Yeah, and completion. So this relationship is the completion of a karmic cycle for you. It's supposed to ignite all your Shakti, get your energetic your energetic field in alignment, right? All your chakras lit up. And I do think that you've been on a quest for a relationship like this for someone who mirrored you. I think they're evolving to that space where they will be able to give back to you, which is where we started with this 6 of Talisman. We'll be able to give back to you in a way that is nurturing and very similar to what you've had and what you've given out, but it will be exactly when you need it, in the way that you need it, because they are keeping an eye on you. You know, I think this 5 of Talisman here, underneath all of this is about loss and feeling out in the cold and everything. And this is in reverse. They're coming out of feeling like there's a risk here of being let go by you. They're coming out of this. Let them come out of this on their own. You are the church window behind them, right? Lit up, like, come inside. I will provide you with emotional shelter. And they're coming out of this feeling out in the cold, the leper, the beggar, out in the cold in the snow because of you and your nurturing heart. So I do think that making the decision not to push it is a smart one. Okay, guys? All right. For those of you with whom this resonated, I hope that this helped you. If it did, please hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, so that you can hear what else is coming at the end of the month. Very interested to see how this progresses for you, Libra. But like I said, if there's a 70-30 situation going on right here financially right now, don't worry about it. It's not how it's going to go going forward. There's a lot of emotional stuff under the surface here being worked on by your partner. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of cleaning up their own mess. There's, practicality and dependability going on. They want to be the provider here or the contributor here that you think that they should be. And I think you're right letting this go until they get to the point where they come to you. Obviously, I'm not recommending that you do that forever. I don't know what your personal situation is. But if right now, while Mercury's retrograde, you're finding that they're not contributing at the level that you would like, and you feel like you're giving them a little slack, I think it's a wise move. I do, because I do think you don't want to shut down this Ace of Candles, this overflowing love, abundance, peace, and comfort with them in this 10 of Cups situation because of a temporary situation. I think there's going to be a lot of growth here for them, a lot. And that you're contributing to that. Just you as an example, being an example in their life, being this empress in their life is really helping them. Okay? That's what I've got for you, Lib. I hope that helped you. I will talk to you later. Much love. Take care and have a great rest of the month. Bye-bye.